the participants of the JCJ 2023. You are welcome to the class. Karibu sana in Kiswahili. Please read what I posted on the screen. Anyone can unmute and read. Hurry up.
Welcome.
Indra Masi, please close your video.
Indian Evidence Act 1872.
Nandini, close your video. Yes, please.
Welcome to the aspirants of both AP-JCJ 2023-ST and AIBE virtual class is on 6th January 2023 10 p.m. to 10:50 p.m. Multiple choice questions on Indian Evidence Act 1872. Professor Dr. Mohammed Saheb Hussain, Professor of Law, School of Law, St. Augustine University of Tanzania, Monza, Tanzania, East Africa. WhatsApp number 9197014403939.
Thank you very much. There are many other people who have joined it. They did not know how to mute and unmute it. Please learn it. Otherwise, it's difficult for me to conduct the class because I could hear your sounds also. So that is the reason. Okay, without wasting the time, let us go to the first question. Be ready. First question. How many sections are repealed in the Indian Evidence Act of 1872? A. 0, B. 1, C. 2, D. 3.
Sir, option C 2.
WRONG.
Option D, sir. 3, sir.
WRONG.
Option B, sir. 1.
Only one, that is section 2, especially from the body. Another is, okay, we'll come across soon now. Now the second question, be ready. Which section is repealed in the Indian Evidence Act of 1872?
Option A, section 2.
Just before I told you. Just before I told you. So he could know it better. Third question. The schedule enactments repeal represented by the repealing act dash section 2 and the schedule. In which year? A. 1936, B. 1937, C. 1938, D. 1939.
1937, sir.
Amendment year.
1937.
WRONG.
Sir, C 1938.
It's right. The C is the right answer. It's the 1938 repeal the section 2 and the schedule of the Indian Evidence Act. Supplementary question. The Indian Evidence Act 1872 represented with the what initialism? I say initialism. First you should know what is initialism.
IAC, sir.
Yes.
IEC. IEA.
IEA is the right word. No. I is not there. Yeah. IEA is the initialism of the Indian Evidence Act. Okay, that you are right. I appreciate. That is a supplementary question is concerned. Okay, now next go to the fourth question. Please mute it. I am getting the sound. Those who did not mute it, I can know it. Because from here I can know. K. Nandini, I could not see your mute. I don't know whether you know it, mute or not. Nandini, please mute it. Please somebody say to her that you mute it because I am getting the sound. Okay, now next, fourth question. Match the following. Which one is the correct option? Number 1, part 3. Number 2, part 2. Number 3, part 1. And here, the explanation of the parts. A. Relevancy of facts. B. Production and effect of evidence. And C. On proof. The 3 you could see on the screen. Am I right? Okay, I can drag it down so that you could see it. Nandini, please mute it because you joined again. Okay, now you tell me the options. Here the options are A. 1A, 2C, 4B. B. 1A, 2B, 3C. C 1B 2A 3C, D 1B 2C 3A.
Sir, option C.
Nandini, please mute it. When you want to speak, you unmute and speak.
Sir, option C.
WRONG.
Option A, sir.
Option D, sir. Option D.
Option D is the right answer. Here I have given the feedback. Part 3, production and effect of evidence. Part 2, on proof. Part 1, relevancy of the fact. I want to check your IQ. Let me check it. How many parts are there in law of evidence? I repeat the question, supplementary question. How many parts are there in the law of evidence? Venkat Reddy, mute. When you want to speak, you can unmute and speak. Did you understand the question first?
Yes, sir.
Then why you are killing the time? Say pass on, I will give the answer.
Pass on, sir.
Pass on, sir.
Only part 3s are there. Part 1, part 2, part 3, which I already shown over there. Okay, now fifth question. Under the Indian Evidence Act, illustration section 3 as follows. Which one is not relevant to it? In the illustration of section 3. Number 1, that there are certain objects arranged in a certain order in certain place is a fact. Number 2, that a man overheard or saw something is a fact. 3, that a man said certain words is a fact. 4, that a man has a certain reputation is a fact. Now among the 4 options which I have given here is A 1 plus 2 plus 4, B 1 plus 2 plus 3, C 1 plus 3 plus 4, and the D 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Which option is correct? Of course, one is not relevant.
Option B, 1 plus 2 plus 3, sir.
Wrong. Check again.
Sir, option A, sir. 1 plus 2 plus 4.
WRONG wrong.
Option C, sir. 1 plus 3 plus 4.
If I say it is right, find out what is the wrong there. You shoot it no doubt nicely, but I want to know what is the wrong over there. Among the two, second one is the wrong illustration. That a man overheard or saw something, in fact, it is not overheard. The man heard or saw something. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I changed heard to the overheard. That overheard wording is not there. Heard, only the wording is there. H-E-A-R-D heard, not H-E-A-R-D heard. Okay, sixth question. Anyone can unmute and read sixth question? Quick.
How many times Information Technology Act is referred to in the Indian Evidence Act of 1872? Option A 1, option B 2, option 3C, option D 4.
Option C, 3, sir.
WRONG.
Option D,
Option
4.
B, 2, sir.
It is 4 times introduced. So the right answer is
Option D, 4.
D, sir.
D, Information Technology Act. It is 4 times introduced in the law of evidence. Okay, now the 7th question. In the case of Dash, 2012 case law, the Supreme Court of India considered the interplay between the section 162, subsection 1 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 and section 27 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872. These two acts are dealt in the one of the case law. Case law name is A. Abdul Jalil, son of Musa versus State of Kerala. Option B. Dr. Sunil Clifford Daniel versus State of Punjab. C. Raju Jakan versus State of Kerala. D. Ram Kumar Besneth versus State of Sikkim.
A is right answer, sir.
Read full. I said read full case law.
Abdul Jalil, son of Musa versus State of Kerala.
WRONG. See, this case law I asked the last time in different manner. At that time, I mentioned the case law, but I asked the dash which section of the CRPC and which section of the evidence. In that way, I asked this question. If you happen to hear my YouTube earlier classes on the law of evidence, and you could see such a question. But this time I changed it. So the name of the case law is
Option D, sir.
WRONG.
Sir, option B, Dr. Sunil Sifford Daniel versus State of Punjab.
Right. RIGHT. Dr. Sunil Clifford Daniel versus State of Punjab, and this case law was decided by using the two sections of the Code of Criminal Procedure and 27 of the Indian Evidence Act. Okay, 8th question. Anyone can unmute and read? Now give the chance to the other person, because other person he wants to read it, but meanwhile somebody took the chance.
Yes. In this section information technology act is mentioned, the Indian Evidence Act, number 1, section 3, number 2, section 44(5)(a), section 3, 73(a), section 4, 88.
Options.
A, 1
C
to
is right answer, sir.
1 plus
2
Let
plus 3
me
plus 4.
finish the D. A 1 plus 2, B 1 plus 2 plus 3, C 1 2 plus 3 plus 4, D 1 plus 2 plus 3 4. Now you shoot.
C is answer correct, sir. 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Repeat.
2 plus 3 plus 4 is right answer.
WRONG.
Sir, option D, 1 plus 2 plus 3
1
plus
plus
4.
2, sir.
WRONG.
Option A, 1
Option
plus
B,
2,
sir.
sir.
WRONG.
Option B, 1 plus 2 plus 3.
Option C, sir. 2 plus 3 plus 4, sir.
WRONG.
Option B, 1 plus 2 plus 3.
Option B is the right answer. It is 1 plus 2 plus 3 is the right answer. Because I added some other thing, that's why that is the wrong answer. See, I added total 4 sections are there. Section 88 capital A. But I added what? I did not add anything. 4 sections where the information technology comes. So section 3, section 45A, section 73A, section 88 capital A, which I missed here. Always you have to shoot from the options. No assumptions, no presumptions. Is it clear? Say
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Okay, 9th question. Rup Kumar versus Mohan Thadani deals about the mainly dash which section of the Indian Evidence Act 1872? Number 1, section 90, 2, section 91, 3, section 92, 4, section 93. Options are given. A, 1 plus 2, B, 1 plus 3, C, 2 plus 3, D, 2 plus 4. Case law name
2
is
plus 3, sir.
Rup Kumar versus Mohan Thadani. Which section deals out? Yes, anyone? Shoot.
Sir, option C, 2
2
plus 3.
plus 2, 3, sir.
Yes, option C is the right answer. It is a 2 plus 3 is the right answer. That is 91 and 92 deals. The feedback here given is section 92 is similar to section 91 in that it prohibits the identification of your oral evidence for the purpose of alerting a contract, but the former varies from the later due to the limitation imposed by the section 92, which is wholly absent in the case of section 91. Okay, 10th question. Anyone can unmute and read?
How many countries, strictly speaking, cities are mentioned in the Evidence Act? 1, Afghanistan. 2, United Kingdom. 3, India. 4, Burma.
Here I have given the option. A, 1 plus 2 plus 4. B, 2 plus 3 plus 4. C, 1 plus 2 plus 3. D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. See, the cities are mentioned in the Indian Evidence Act 1872. But cities are in these countries. Number 1, Afghanistan. Number 2, United Kingdom. Number 3, India. Number 4, Burma. I am sure that it is an open challenge. Such a question nobody made. It is my creativity, my brain.
Option B, 2 plus 3 plus 4, sir.
Wrong. See, I asked in another question detail. But here the option is option D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Sir, 1 plus 2 plus 3, sir.
The option is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 means D. Now here I am giving the feedback. As the capital of Afghanistan, Kabul city is home to the central government. Kabul is mentioned in the Evidence Act, and the institution of the nation is one of the footnote. In the one of the footnote, Burma is mentioned. In one of the footnote, Burma is mentioned because George IV was there, and there the Burma is mentioned over there. London is the capital city of England and United Kingdom. It is the most populous city in the United Kingdom with a metropolitan area of the 13 million inhabitants. London is a costly city. Okay, supplementary question. Which city appeared in the Evidence Act so many times? Supplementary question. Which city appeared in the Indian Evidence Act so many times?
Delhi, New Delhi.
London, sir.
Yes?
London,
New
sir.
Delhi, sir.
Wrong.
New Delhi, sir.
Wrong. British came where?
Bengal, West Bengal.
Did you
Calcutta.
say West Bengal or Calcutta?
Calcutta, sir.
Calcutta, sir.
Calcutta is used so many times in the Indian Evidence Act. Okay, next question. 11th. In the case of the Kalyan Kumar Gagoi versus Ashutosh Agnihotri and another 2011 case law, the Supreme Court of India noted the reason why dash evidence is not considered significant under the Indian Evidence Act of 1872. And this also I framed in my last, but a different style. Okay, number 1, A, oral, B, documentary, C, hearsay, D, circumstantial. Which one is the appropriate dash in the evidence?
Hearsay. Option C, hearsay evidence.
Option C is hearsay evidence is the appropriate because last time I have given the only the hearsay evidence, but I asked the case law name. But now I changed it. So Kalyan Kumar Gogai versus Ashutosh Agnihotri, it is a hearsay evidence is the right answer. Okay, that 12th question. How many times given in part B in the following cities are given in part A are mentioned in the Evidence Act? Part A, Bombay. 2, Calcutta. 3, Delhi. 4, London. Part B, 7. B, 1. C, 12. D, 4. I already gave that hint to you. So now I am sure that you can shoot it properly. A, 1B, 2C, 3D, 4A. B, 1C, 2B, 3A, 4D. C, 1A, 2D, 3B, 4C. D, 1D, 2C, 3B, 4A. I already
Option
gave the
C,
hint
sir.
to you.
Option C, sir.
I already given the hint to you. That's why you can easily shoot it.
Option
Okay,
C, sir.
feedback
1A,
is
2D,
Bombay
3D.
4 times used in the Indian Evidence Act. Calcutta is 12 times used in the Indian Evidence Act. Delhi 1 time. London 7 times. It is my open challenge. You could not see such a multiple choice questions anywhere till now. Okay, feedback. Madras 1 time is mentioned in the Evidence Act. Burma is also 1 time, but that to be in the footnote. And London is also used only 1 time in the entire Evidence Act. Is it clear?
London 7 అని ఇచ్చింది కదా సార్ ఇక్కడ. London 7 times.
No, I gave the options. I gave, okay, London, yeah, sorry. London also, no, it's the 7 times. It's the 7 times, not 1 time. In the total, in the footnote also it is there. In the footnote also it is there. Please check it if I am wrong or right also. But mostly I am right. Mostly I am right. Okay, 13th question. In this dash, the Honorable High Court concluded that in the lack of independent evidence, the court must carefully evaluate evidence provided by the police witnesses, which, if determined to be a reliable source, will serve as the basis for the accused conviction. A. Kalyan Kumar Gagoi versus Ashutosh Agnihotri and another. B. Bhimsha Subanna Power versus State of Maharashtra. C. Rup Kumar versus Mohan Tedani. D. Both Raj and Buddha and others versus State of Jammu and Kashmir.
Option A, sir.
WRONG.
Sir, option C, Rup Kumar versus Mohan Tedani.
WRONG.
Option D, sir.
WRONG. Right answer is
Option B.
Option B.
Bhimsha Subanna Power versus State of Maharashtra. It is decided in that manner. Now 14th, match the following section part A and the explanations are given in part B. Section 137, Section 141, Section 159, Section 162. Part B, leading question. B, examination in chief. C, production of document. C, D, refreshing memory. Options are given like this. A, 1C, 2B, 3D, 4A. B, 1B, 2D, 3A, 4C. C, 1B, 2A, 3D, 4C. D, 1C, 2B, 3A, 4D. Shoot.
Sir, option B.
Read.
1B, 2D, 3A, 4C.
Wrong.
So option C, sir. 1B, 2A, 3D, 4C.
You are right. It is option C is the right answer. 1B, 2A, 3D, 4C. See the feedback. Section 137 deals with the examination in chief. Section 141 deals with the leading question. Section 159 deals with the refreshing memory. Section 162 deals with the production of documents. Now the next question, 15th question. In the case of dash 1980 within parentheses, the essential premise that sets the evidence law in action was stated. The law of evidence is the legislation that does not impact the substantial right of the parties, but rather strives to facilitate justice for them. I am quote. A. Mangala woman Karnadikar versus D. TR and legal representative versus Prakash Damodar Ranade. B. Arjun Pandit Rao Khotkar versus Kailash Kushan Rao Gorantial and others. C. Dr. Sunil Clifford Daniel versus State of Punjab. D. Ramjas versus Surendranath. Shoot, even though it is wrong.
Option B, sir.
Arjun Pandit Rao Kotkar, you want to say?
Yes, sir.
WRONG. Second option. No negative marks. Shoot.
Answer C.
WRONG.
Option A, Mangala Vaman Karandikar versus
WRONG.
Option D.
Dr. Sunil.
Ramjas versus Surendranath, it is decided. The law of evidence is the legislation that does not impact the substantial right of the parties, but rather strives to facilitate justice for them. It is decided in the option D, Ramjas versus Surendranath case law. Now 16th question, match the chapter from part A and the explanation given in the part B. Part A, chapter 4, chapter 6, chapter 7, chapter 10. In the explanation part B, of the burden of proof, of the examination of witnesses, of documentary evidence. D, of the exclusion of oral by the documentary evidence. Let me push to the next page. Yes, nay. Now you tell me. Options are given is A 1C 2D 3A 4B, B 1D 2B 3C 4A, C 1A 2C 3D 4B, D 1B 2A 3C 4D.
Option B, sir.
W R O N
Option
G.
B.
Second option.
Option C, sir. 1A, 2C, 3D, 4B.
W R O N G.
Sir, option D, 1B, 2A, 3C, 4D.
W R O N G.
Answer A.
Answer A is the right answer. Chapter 5 of documentary evidence. Chapter 6 of the exclusion of the oral by the documentary evidence. Chapter 7 of the burden of proof. Chapter 10 of the examination of the witnesses. Of course, 11th chapter also there, and there is the improper admission and rejection of the evidence. How many chapters are there in Indian Evidence Act?
11, sir. 11.
You are right. I told you last chapter. I gave the hint also. 17th question. In today's technology-driven world, the case dash of dash 2014 is a significant because of the Supreme Court decided on the admissibility of the electronic evidence in the court of law based on Section 65B of the Indian Evidence Act 1872. Which case law, please? It's a very famous case law. I need not to show the option. It's a very famous case law. Everybody knows.
Sir, versus state of Rajasthan.
Repeat.
State of Rajasthan, sir.
No, give the. It's the famous case law. Before that, it is not allowed, but because of the pandemic, they allowed it. Electronic evidence, conference. Options, if I show the options, you can give the answer. I know it. If I show the options, definitely you'll shoot it. Here I have given the options. Chandrabham Sudam Sana versus State of Maharashtra. B. Anwar PV versus PK Bashir and others. C. Muhammad Arif at Ashfaq versus State of NCT of Delhi. And D. Manoj Kumar Tiwari versus Manish Sisodia and others.
Option B, sir.
Option D, sir.
Option B.
Option B.
If I show the option, definitely you can shoot out. I know it. Because that is a very famous case law. What is the full form of NCT? Already, once I told you already. NCT of Delhi.
National
Crime Record.
Crime.
Okay. But anyway, 18th question. Section 135 of the Indian Evidence Act says about the order of the production and examination of the witnesses. See, I made the A, B, C, D here. I don't know how far that we can make it out. Let us make a trial. Okay. The order in which the witnesses are produced and examined shall be regulated by the law and practice for the issue being the relating to the criminal and civil procedure respectively, and in the absence of any such law by the discretion of the court. B. The order in which the witnesses are examined and produced shall be regulated by the law and practice for the time being relating to the civil and criminal procedure respectively, and in the absence of any such law by the discretion of the court. C. The order in which the witnesses are produced and examined shall be regulated by the law and practice for the time being relating to the civil and criminal procedure respectively, and in the presence of any such law by the discretion of the court. D. The order in which the witnesses are produced and examined shall be regulated by the law and practice for the time being relating to the civil and criminal procedures respectively, and in the absence of any such law by the discretion of the court. See, I made the A, B, C, D regarding the section 135 of the Indian Evidence Act. Now you have to shoot it. Which one is the appropriate and correct option among the A, B, C, D? Of course, such a big question will not be asked, but there may be possibility because once I saw such a question. style doesn't matter, even though it is wrong. Just look at it.
B. Sir, B is correct.
WRONG.
Producing witnesses.
Yes.
Option D.
Examiner.
Which
Producing
option?
witnesses. A.
WRONG.
Option
It
D,
should be
sir.
C,
D.
sir.
B. Sorry, sir. B. That is the B.
I say correct statement. I said not wrong statement. Correct statement.
D, sir.
Option
Option D.
C, sir.
WRONG. Then what is left over?
A only.
C.
D left over. I will show you the D. See the order in which the witnesses are produced and examined. What I wrote? Produced and examined. Here also witnesses are produced and examined. Correct. Regulated by the law and practice for the time being related to the criminal and civil. But what is exactly? Civil and criminal. Is it clear? That means first one is wrong. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let us go to the second one. The order in which the witnesses are examined and prohibited. Which is the correct word? Produced and examined or examined and produced.
Produced and
First,
examined.
produced and examined. Without the marriage, there is no conception. Am I right?
Sir.
Okay, examine and produce. So, second one is the wrong. The C. The order in which the witnesses are produced and examined shall be regulated by the law and practice for the time being related to the civil and criminal procedure respectively in the presence of any such law. It is not the presence of any such law. It is the absence of any such law. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Then what is the right answer?
D. The order
Option D,
will
sir.
This shows your IQ, your intelligent quotient. Just you can compare it, and your definitely your eyes will definitely go and palpitate at the wrong place. Okay, now 19th question. Anyone can unmute and read? Quick.
In this case, the apex court reversed its earlier ruling in say NCT of Delhi versus Sanju 2005, also known as the Parliament attack case, by interpreting the application of dash of the Indian Evidence Act of 1872. Number 1, Section 63. Number 2, Section 65. Number 3, Section 65A. Section 4, Section 65B.
Options 1 plus 2, B 1 plus 2 plus 3, C 1 plus 2 plus 4, D 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. See, a different style I asked the question. But generally, now just Sidhu case la, very much famous case la. I don't know how many you could know it. Now just Sandu.
Nirbhaya case, sir.
No.
Parliament attack.
It's a parliamentary attack case la. So the right answer is A or B or C or D. Check it.
Sir, option D. Option D.
WRONG.
C is
Option
right
B,
answer.
sir. Option B, 1 plus 2 plus 3.
WRONG.
1 plus 2 plus
Option
4.
D, sir.
It is the answer is C. 1 plus 2 plus 4. 1 plus 2 plus 4 answer because I fabricated 65A. There is a 65B is there. Estoppel. Which section says? Of course.
1152, 117.
Yes. Which statement is the correct statement? Here the four statements I have given. 1. When a person has by its declaration, act or omission intentionally caused or permitted another person to believe a thing to be true, to an act and to act upon such a belief, neither he or nor she, his representative shall be allowed. 3. And to act upon the belief, neither she nor her representative shall be allowed. 4. In any suit or proceedings between himself and such a person or his representative to deny the truth of that thing. Options 1 plus 2, B 1 plus 2 plus 3, C 2 plus 3, D 2 plus 4.
Option D, 2 plus
gradients
4,
I
sir.
wrote.
Option D, 2 plus 4, sir.
You are right. But can you tell me what is wrong in the 1 and what is wrong in the 3?
Neither she nor her.
Yes. When a person has by his declaration or act or omission intentionally caused or permitted another person to believe a thing to be true. So, number 1, when one person, not a person, when one person has, not a person, see I highlighted in the red color. Is it clear? Say yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
now third one is, and to act upon such belief, neither she nor her representative shall be allowed. No, because an act upon such belief, neither she nor her representative shall be allowed. As per the section 13 of the General Class Act, it is clearly says a masculine gender includes feminine gender, and also say singular includes plural, which says General Class Act. Section 13 says. So now the answer is 1, 3 is wrong. So 2 plus 4 is the right answer. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now 21st question. Buddharaj and others versus state of Jammu and Kashmir deals with the which section of the Indian Evidence Act of 1872? A. Section 25, B. Section 26, C. Section 27, D. Section 28. Bodhraj, Elias, Buddha and others. State of Jammu and Kashmir. It deals with the which section?
26. B. B. Just 26.
WRONG.
Section C, sir.
Section C is the right answer.
Option C.
Section C is the right answer. That is section 27 is the right answer for the 21st question. Yes, 22nd question. Section 63, secondary evidence. Secondary evidence means and includes which section? Of course, I already gave. Which option is the correct answer as per the secondary evidence? Number 1. Certified copies given under the provision hereinafter contain. 2. Copies made from the original by the mechanical process which is themselves ensure the accuracy of the copy and copies compared with such copies. 3. Where number of the documents all made up by uniform process as in the case of the printing, lithography and photography. 4. Counterparts of document as against the parties who did not execute them. Because all the 3 are secondary evidence, 1 is the primary evidence. Options are given is A 1 plus 2, B 1 plus 2 plus 3, C 1 plus 2 plus 4, D 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Shoot.
Option D, sir. 1 plus 2
1
plus 3
plus
plus 4.
1, sir. Option C is correct, sir. 1 plus 2 plus 4.
I appreciate A Venkat Reddy. Your option is correct option. The reason is
Yes, sir.
where the number of documents are made by one uniform process as in the case of printing, lithography or photography are considered to be the primary evidence. If you happen to see secondary evidence said in section 63 and primary evidence especially explanation 2 where the number of documents are made by the uniform process as in the case of printing, lithography, photography is primary evidence of the content of the rest. So the answer is C 1 plus 2 plus
C is
4
correct, sir.
and other things are primary evidence except 3 which is this. Others are secondary evidence except 3 which is the primary evidence. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. 23rd question.
Yes, sir.
Section 65 capital B of the Indian Evidence Act 1872 which concerns the admissibility of the electronic evidence and was incorporated into the statute by the dash has been discussed in the recent line of the cases technology has surpassed the human intelligence. Option A, Indian Evidence Amendment Act of 1998. B, Indian Evidence within parenthesis Amendment Act of 1999. Indian Evidence Amendment Act of 2000 and Indian Evidence Amendment Act of 2001. Which is the right option?
answer, sir.
Option
Indian
C,
Evidence
C
sir.
is correct answer, sir.
2000.
Option C.
Option C
Indian
is
Evidence
the right
Amended Act
answer. That is the Indian Evidence
2000.
within parenthesis Amendment Act of 2000. 24th question. The Act, the Indian Evidence Act, identified as an Act number 1 of the 1872 and called the Indian Evidence Act of 1872 has dash and dash sections and came into force in 1st September 1872. At the time, India was a part of the British Empire. Option A.
A is correct answer, sir. A is correct answer.
Which one is the correct answer?
A is correct answer. 11 chapters and 167 sections.
Sir, C is correct, sir.
C is
Wrong.
D, sir. Option D.
Wrong.
11 chapters, sir.
Always the chapters are written in uppercase of Roman letters. I told several times.
So all are wrong.
Oh, okay.
All are wrong. Eh? Why all are wrong?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What about this one?
Okay.
What about that one?
21, sir.
That is
21
21,
chapters.
sir.
21
It's 11
chapters.
chapters.
Sir,
11,
the B
not
is
11,
21, sir.
Is it
11
how
is
many
not there,
chapters?
sir. 11
How many
chapters, sir.
chapters?
11 chapters.
How do you
11
write
chapters.
11?
Roman.
X.
How do you write 11? Can I show you here? Okay, let me get. How do you write 11? How do you
అది నాకు తెలుస్తలేదంటే ఒకటే వరుతుంది
How do you write 11 in a Roman capital, lower uppercase? I will show you now. Did you see it?
XI.
Which one is correct among them?
No one is correct.
No one is correct. But which one is right? See here. Here I will show you. 11x1. Yeah. That means I committed a mistake. It should be this one is right answer. Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
now this is the correct answer. 11 chapters is the correct answer. Okay, 25th question. However hot or humid the weather was 12th March 1872, it was an important day in the history of the evidence. On the day dash of the Viceroy Legislative Council considered a motion to adopt the Indian Evidence Bill drafted it by Law Minister James Fitzjames Stephen. How many members are there? A. 11 members. B. 12 members. C. 13 members. D. 14 members.
Option A, 11 members, sir.
Wrong.
13 is the correct answer. Right.
The option C is the right answer, 13 members, because I did not ask you what is the act number of the 1872 and who is the father of the James Fitzjames Stephen, but I asked the part, how many parts are there in the Indian Evidence Act, but you failed to give the reply to me. There are only part 1, part 2, part 3, which I mentioned also, the one of the case. Okay, 26th question. Section 10 of the Indian Evidence Act is discussed in the following cases. A. Jayendra Saraswati Swamy Gal versus State of Tamil Nadu. 2. Hasib versus State of Bihar. 3. Badri Roy versus State of Bihar. 4. Mirza Akbar versus Emperor. Section 10. Options are A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 2 plus 3 plus 4. C. 1 plus 3 plus 4. D. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Section 10 of the Indian Evidence are discussed in 4 options. Which one is the correct option?
D is right answer, sir.
Option C,
D
1
is
plus
right
3
answer.
plus
2
4,
plus
sir.
3 plus 4.
1 plus 3 plus
Option
4.
C is the right answer. 1 plus 3 plus 4 is the right answer. Number 2 is belongs to the other cases. It is about the parade, that is identification parade. But section 10, it deals about the conspiracy, if I not be mistaken. 27th question. The main issue involved in the matter is whether the evidence recorded in a separate trial of the co-accused can be read and considered by the appellate court in a criminal appeal arising out of the another separate trial conducted against another accused through for the commission of the same offense. It is decided in the case of A. Raju Jata versus State of Maharashtra, State of Madhya Pradesh. B. Christian Michael James versus Central Bureau of Investigation. C. A.T. Maideen and other versus Assistant Commissioner of the Customs Department. D. Christian Michael James versus Director of Enforcement. Among the ABCD, which is the appropriate case law which discussed the above statement?
Option C, sir.
If I say yes, it is C. But how could you know it? Sir, I used somewhere I read it, sir. Yes, A.T. Maideen and another was Assistant Commissioner of the Custom Department. That is the statement which is made over there. 28th question. The case was conducted under Section 8 of the Indian Evidence Act, though the case of the prosecution was that law seen the case Section 106 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872 provides that the burden of proof observed in the case of dash. A. Anil Kumar versus State of UP. B. Bichu Ravani versus State of Jharkhand. C. Gurdeep Singh versus State. D. Ranjit et Jamidar versus State of UP. Burden of proof under Section 8.
Option A, sir.
Ranjit,
Option A.
WRONG.
Option D, sir.
WRONG.
Option C is correct.
Option B, sir.
Option C, Gurdeep Singh versus State. It was observed under Section Section 8 of the Indian Evidence Act, and also goes with the 106 of the Indian Evidence Act of 1872. 29th question. Even the king would have to consult dash on any matter relating to justice. The authority to rely on were Dharma Sutras. Number A, Pandits. B, Muldas. C, Qazis. D, Brahmins. Olden times.
Pandit, sir.
If you just use your brain, you can easily make it out.
Option A, Pandits, sir.
Wrong.
D.
Option D, Brahmin.
Option D is the correct answer because Shastras would be read only by the Brahmins, not by Mullahs, not by Khajis, not by Pandits.
Only D.
13th question. Admission dash, which is not correct among the four. A, by party to proceeding or his agent. B, by suitor in representative conduct. And C, by party interested in the subject matter. D, by person for whom interest derived.
C is right answer, sir. The party interested in subject matter. D.
D is the right answer. Not correct, I said.
Option D, sir. Option D.
WRONG.
Option A. A party.
WRONG.
Option
B
B,
is
sir.
right answer, sir.
Option B, sir.
If I say option B, okay, that is the not correct answer. Correct. What should be the not correct there word? Can you tell me? What is not correct word here?
By suitor.
By suitor in representative conduct. What I fabricated is by suitor in representative character.
Character.
See, I replaced the conduct with the I replaced the character with the conduct. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
These are all generated by my mind, my intelligentsia, my intellectual property rights. So, I am sure that you could not see such a questions earlier, which I framed. And this is not the first time I am teaching. I am teaching cohort 15, cohort 16 two times, cohort 15 two times, and cohort 17, which I am going to start from tomorrow. Which are going to start from tomorrow.
That is 7th January.
That is 7th January. Here I put it document. I don't know where I put it the document. And this everybody knows it. What is that? What is that?
Tongue twist.
My tongue is
I
tied.
believe everybody knows it.
My hands are handcuffed.
Tongue is tied.
Yes. My hands are handcuffed. My tongue is, now, the beginning, my tongue is tied. My hands are handcuffed. My legs are
Cluttered.
spelling.
SLUTTERED.
WRONG. My legs are
Fettered.
spelling.
SLUTTERED.
Yes. Infected, yes will come. Infected, yes will come. Check it on the screen.
My legs are fettered, sir.
What is the spelling?
F-E-T-T-E-R-E-D. F-E-T-T-E-R-E-D.
Fetted. ERED. Yes, that is called fettered. And here I am showing you the, yes. See, now I have, yes. See, this syllabus for All India Bar Examination, 17th cohort 2023. Exam is going to be held on the 5th October 2023. If it is not postponed, and here I have given the schedule, and here I also given the timings. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday timings are a little difference would be there. And if you want the same common factor, can we start from 10:10 every day? Or you
Sir,
want
9
Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sir.
10 is more comfortable than 10, sir.
can we make the uniform from 10:10?
No, sir.
Okay, now this is only the timings are there. Monday 9:10, Tuesday 9:10, Wednesday 10:10, Thursday 10:10, Friday 10:10, Saturday 9:10.
Friday,
These are my timings. Because here also I have to use justification of teaching to the masters. And here I have given the schedule already. Constitutional law first, which is the number of questions are 10, and it is for the, on 7th I will deal, on 9th I will deal. What about the 8th? 8th is Sunday. Sunday is a holiday. You can spend your time with your spouse if you are married, father, mother if you are not married, children's, brothers, sisters, and cousins and friends. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I told you, that I worked in the Tanzania more than in India. I worked only 9 plus 12, 12 years in India. But I worked here more than 12 years in Tanzania. In one sense, it is my second motherland. And one thing is very much clear, it is not the money which will make you satisfaction. What makes you satisfaction?
Happy.
It is the attitude of a person. It is not the success of a person, but it is a dedication to the teaching, and where a person will get more comfortable in teaching rather than going for the practice. So I did not practice it all. Why? I don't need the money more. If money more is there, more enemies are there. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And your relatives will be far away because of your money. Number one. Number two, people will curse you. Hence, please give something to your relatives. Give something to your friends. It is not in the course outline. Not in the syllabus of the AIB and JCJ. Charity. Charity begins the home. Give the alms to the people. At least, if you don't give the money, give a good suggestion to them. Are you following me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
So always, if you help the needy, I repeat, if you help the needy, then God helps you in manifold. Take the blessings of the people. Why do you give alms to the beggar? Can you tell me? భిక్షవానికి ఎందుకు ఇస్తారండి పైసలు? ఎందుకు ఇస్తారు అన్నము? ఎందుకు ఇస్తారు గింజలు?
పుణ్యం కోసం.
He will bless you. Because God says, on whose tongue your blessings will be materialized. Hence, take the blessings of the people. So you don't give me the money, but you bless me, have a good health, so that I could serve you people till my death. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I need your blessings. Let Professor Hussain health will be very good, including her wife. If my wife is not good, I cannot deliver the goods to you. Am I right? Because wife also one of the wheel of your cart.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the beginning we are two. Now also we are two. The middle came and middle disappeared. Who are the middle?
Children.
Children. I appreciate your IQ. Okay, then the last question. I teach the law of the child in the many places. Your children and my children are beating our children. Give me the answer. I repeat the question. Your children and my children are beating our children. Did you get my point?
The age of old.
Both are fighting.
No. Fighting is there, but you did not understand what fighting. Between whom?
Both have
At the
separate
age of parents
children
from
from the
old
other
age.
spouse.
The first one is your children means if the wife says to the husband, farmer, wife, children. If the husband says to the wife, that means wife, farmer, husband, children. Is it clear? So our children means these people second time married and the husband is having the children and the wife is having the children. So your children and my children are beating our children. Means after the begetting of this marriage, they do have their own children. So the children are called
Our children.
our children. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you miss my class, you miss many things. I told you already. I don't know why today is Cisco WebEx is very much kind enough. It is extending time. Actually, the time is up.
Yes, sir.
It is extending its time. But anyway, that let me stop here and have a good day. And we'll see it and write well for tomorrow's examination. My blessings are with you. And the options is best of your option A. Hard work, option 2. Labor, option 3. Reading, option 4. Luck. Which one is the appropriate word?
Ardent reading, sir.
Option
It is
A.
a hard work.
Hard work.
It is the hard work. It is the hard work which will make you to understand. And that's why we will say 99% is perspiration and 1% is inspiration. I repeat. I don't know how many people will got my point. Did you get my point?
Yes, sir.
99% is perspiration, and 1% is inspiration. I will highlight it. Now you could understand it. Did you see it now? Read.
Yes, sir.
Not perspiration.
99% is
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे। अहरह तव आह्वान प्रचारित सुनि तव उदार वाणी।